And then I said, look, I don't care that you call Frankenstein's monster Frankenstein and that you don't know the difference between the two. I just want you to know that they both could absolutely. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Rebels Without a Castle. My name is Zach Savage, and I will be your lore master this evening for the Stone Lord's Folly. I'm joined by my absolutely wonderful cast who has already had enough of me today. They're going to go through and tell you who they are. We're going to start with Justin.
Hey guys, how's it going? I am GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. And I'm playing Dante. We both use he and him pronouns, and I'm sure there's more, but I'm getting into this. Ben Pie, you're up.
Hi, I'm Pyrea. You can find me on all socials as Pyrea. Um, yeah, I'll be Espen, the Oblivarian Ranger slash Druid. Let's get off this boat.
Please, God,
Let's
let's get off this boat.
Just gotta get off this boat, please.
get off this boat. I'm gonna pass it over to Sam.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Tonight I will be playing the human gunslinger pirate Revless Noge. Let's get off this fucking boat. When the pirate says that, you know it's bad.
Bruh.
Let's popcorn that over to Laura.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can usually find me on the internet as some iteration of _ Laura Tutu. Here now tonight, though, I am playing Orion Shieldbreaker, our barbarian fighter, whose pronouns are she, her. My pronouns are she, they. Can we please get off this goddamn ship?
I'm Hyacinth. My handle's at Hyacinth Wonders on pretty much all the social media platforms. And tonight I'm playing Seraphina Von Willow, the High Elf Cleric. And hot take, I don't mind the boat, but like we can get off, I guess. Okay, Zach.
Seraphine
Dying.
has had a lot of character development on the boat.
There's
the
been
one who
so much
hasn't
character
died on the
development.
boat,
Yeah,
right?
So
yeah,
much.
We're learning a lot. We're learning a lot on the boat.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right. So the last time we were here, as you can imagine, we were over in the boat. We were dealing with the aftermath of Roz having enough of being locked out of Seraphina's mind, which he demonstrated by pitching a full barrel of pickled herring down a hallway and into a wall, which naturally woke everybody up. Don't worry, guys. You got your long rest. You're okay. We're gonna make it. And dealing with the aftermath of that, Seraphina ran. Is to attempt to not deal with the consequences of that, but was shortly found out by Ori. Seraphina and Ori had a very touching conversation about just like it being honest and like life being weird. And throughout that little interaction, Seraphina gained her sense of taste as Roz meddled around in her noggin and figured that out. Meanwhile, our boy Revlis was on the hunt to actually went to go help clean up the pickled herring and kind of cause a bit of a distraction to get all the attention on him and ran into a shipmate, and he began asking about Ghibli, the cook. We had a very, very I'd say vaguely threatening conversation with, only to find out that there was no cook on the ship named Ghibli, and that the cook Jason has been laid up with an injury from the fight in the harbor. And so, despite all the better options, he sent Dante and Espen to go investigate the room that Jason is supposed to be in, which Dante did by promptly kicking the door in. which we love. Waking Jason up. They did confirm that Jason was in fact laid up and there. And came back and reported all of that to Revlis. And as a crew got back together, they decided to go once more into Jason's room to investigate. And as they peered into desk drawers and over papers and in cabinets, as Revlis opened a cabinet, a gust of concentrated sea air seemed to blow from it. And that is where we are. Now, Revlis, the ship has fully docked. It's docked. It's going to get. You are going to have someone's going to have to row you out in the dinghy. It's not a proper dock. So as this sea air hits you full in the face, you smell just like the most concentrated sea air, and the salt. You feel a little bit of spray on you, and you just hear a little bit of a giggle as the wind dissipates, and the smell of the sea just kind of fully envelops the room.
He'll give a couple coughs there, just as having all of that come right up the nostrils, strongest smelling salts in the world there. Oh, Espen, Dante, did you smell that too? Oh,
Out of curiosity, does Espen sense anything, or like, I mean, I don't know. She's a bear. She's a druid. She's one with the naturey vibes. She see anything as this nasty smell goes through the room?
You want to give me an Arcana check?
I do. With a D20, not a D12. We're not playing Daggerheart. That's gonna be an 18 on the die.
18 on the die.
Yeah.
Plus what?
Oh, sorry, 14 on the die, so an 18 in total.
Oh,
My
okay,
bad.
got it.
My bad.
Perfect. So with an 18, you feel you don't feel the wind as intensely as Revlis does, because you are 2 heads below Revlis as he's opening this cabinet. But you also smell more of the sea, if that makes sense. If you've been on the ship for a while, you've kind of become inoculated to the like sharp smell of the salt in the air, the occasional fishy waft. But this is as if somebody took all of those smells and made like the most concentrated essential oil of the rough smells of the sea. There's no coconuts. There's no weird blue dye. It is strictly almost like a low tide smell.
Stop.
Yeah.
Espen sneezes.
Dante's just gonna straight up say, that wasn't me. It wasn't me this time.
Oh, Dante, that's comforting. Thank you. Goodness.
This is
Like
awful.
Revlis's eyes are like starting to water just a little bit as he's like drying that away. He's gonna look inside the cabinet. Anything there, or is it just an empty cabinet?
Inside the cabinet, you see not a scallop shell, but almost like the shadow of one, like in the bottom of the cabinet. So imagine if like
Okay.
if somebody made like
Like a little shadow
like a hot
outline.
brand of a shell, and then like stuck it into the wood.
Okay. Looking down at the symbol, like still like blinking back that spray and like going up to wipe his face, like just try and get some of that smell away. He's going to reach down and he's going to just bring his hand close to that shadow, kind of hesitate for a moment. And then he's going to just kind of try and brush it and see if like it's like a dust shadow, like if something was laying there or not. He's a little skeptical of what it could be, but he's also curious.
So you touch it?
Yeah. Sorry.
I have fallen prey to one of the classic blunders. Yes, I do.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
We're never getting off this ship, guys.
How many
We're stuck here
places
forever.
can we give Reckless?
He suddenly jumps off the boat from inside the boat.
He falls through the boat.
Squeezed
Just
from one of the portholes.
So you go to touch it, and as you touch it, you see it. As you bring your fingers back up, you feel the familiar grit of sand, and realize that this is black sand.
Okay. He's gonna turn around to Espen and Dante and hold out his hand to them, and like, have either of you ever seen this before?
That?
Just looks like black sand.
What?
Sand comes in different colors.
I've never seen black sand
Sometimes.
either.
It's odd.
So, no.
Normally, sand
Why?
is not something that gets aboard a ship, especially a ship that docks this far away from the beach.
You know, I figure this would actually be the opposite case. Maybe because it's ship and therefore ocean, therefore beach, therefore sand.
Yeah, I thought that it would be opposite too, but
You'd think so, but sand aboard a ship is actually a death sentence. If you have that rolling around on your deck, you're going to slip, you're going to fall, and you're going to run into things that you don't want to run into. So this is not only a cleaning blunder, but an oddity. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got
Anyways,
nothing.
it's something to think about later. Do either of you have a vial? Just a small canister of sorts?
Sure,
Espen,
someone can have one.
yeah, Espen like digs through her bag and like pulls out like this arcane Tupperware situation, and it's got like a little rune on it to keep it closed, and she scratches it out with her claw, and it like opens, and she looks at it for a second, and there's something in it, and she just like dumps it into the bag and goes and shakes it. Here, you can put it in here.
Thank you. And he'll take the vial and he'll scoop everything or whatever's left of that sand. Like
Yeah,
just a
I mean
little bit
the
into there.
shell imprint was only like yay big,
Right.
so it's
super
not
small.
a lot.
Okay. Was there anything under the sand? You know, like somebody buried some treasure, you know, that happens. Or just the bubble.
No, right?
Well,
DM? Like I
yes.
just brushed it away, it's just sand.
Yeah, it just brushed it. So it was you see like the symbol, and then it almost. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this check from Espen because we haven't really gotten around to that yet.
See?
So-
Yeah.
Espen, as you when you saw Revlis touch the shelf, you were able to see the shell, and it looked like the shell was like imprinted into the wood.
But it's not there now once we moved the sand away.
Right.
Hey, Revlis, like, wasn't there something there? Like it looked, like you see the little runes
yes. there was-
carved. It looked like something was carved. I didn't do it. I didn't
Well,
touch it.
I didn't say you did.
I'm just saying.
Obviously, it was Dante who did all of this. You know how
What'd I do?
his mind works.
But I did something. What? What'd I do?
No. You're okay. You're okay. I promise. You're doing great, Dante.
You're right. Sorry. I shouldn't tease him.
You're
No,
also
there was a
seeing,
shape there. There was a. It looked like a shell.
Yeah, I saw it, but they don't. Does that shell mean anything? Is this like, you know what I mean?
Dante, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, as that happened, as like they caught him off guard, Dante's still flicking his little amulet.
Yeah. What an adventure we had there. Yeah, you just like you keep tapping the amulet, and just like nothing is, you don't hear any voices or anything. They're just hanging. So as you all are like kind of crowded around this cabinet, you see like as like the windows open, the doors open, like the smell is starting to kind of dissipate. You hear from up top, you hear someone call, "All ashore that's going ashore!"
Espen's tiny little feet. She's putting. She's going.
Yep, that's our cue.
Yes, we can talk about the shell when we're on the shore.
That's right.
Maybe find some more.
Everybody out.
Yeah, let's go.
Rebel's gonna scoop all the sand into the vial, pop the top on, and shoo Shaggy and Scooby
so you
out the
touch
door.
it.
What
He already touched it. He put
So
it
you
in
touch
the.
it?
Yes, I touched it.
Okay, I just want to
Okay.
clarify.
Multiple times.
It was essential that we found that we knew this.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you touched it.
Yeah.
Listen. My man is wise. He's not intelligent.
Amen.
Honestly, same.
So yeah, overall. So you all head up top.
Oh yeah, and Espen's
Expeditiously.
chatting about shells as they go up, just to like keep it on the brain.
So as you all make your way up top, you see that the crew has like hauled up a lot of the cargo. You guys want to give me perception checks?
Yeah.
To be clear, all of us or just the three coming up from downstairs?
Anybody that wants to.
Okay.
It's not great.
Anybody coming up like above deck?
Ooh.
Yeah, because Seraphina and Ori are still just hanging out up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
behind the
right.
boxes.
Yeah, we'll say that
Yeah.
everybody kind of like does this as they're like
Yeah.
as it's happening.
That's 18 for me.
16.
Okay.
16.
10.
Okay.
21.
Damn. Okay. Espen, you're just too short to see.
What?
Sorry.
Wild.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. He's just like, you're just too short.
You're just too short to see above this one box in front of you to see the other boxes. But you all noticed that the burlap cover has kind of fallen off this one stack of crates, and you see one of them is marked with a blue square with 4 reptilian heads. One is marked with a red diamond with an eye in the center bordered in gold. And then one is marked by a white wolf head against a blue background. Ori, you immediately recognize the insignia of the Red Ladies. on the one crate.
Oh shit.
Where did you all go?
There's
Espen's
some,
on the other side of the boxes.
Espen, there's
Side
funny
boxes.
drawings on these things.
Well, I'm going towards the exit. Do we need to stay by the drawings, or like, can you guys find me? And she lifts her hand up, and you see like her claw, and she stands there.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, well, we'll come over to you. Just meet us by the crew there, getting on. Yep, you're going the right way. Okay, we'll see you there.
Her arm is still up.
Ori steps over to the crate that's labeled with the insignia of the Red Ladies and reaches for it, like almost brushes her fingers over the familiar marking.
You see one of the crew members that was loading and notices that the cover has come off of these boxes and is like kind of like hurriedly going to put the burlap cover back over it. And he goes, "Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to."
Oh,
That's not
hold
supposed
on,
to do that.
hold on, Zach. I've been spending a lot of fucking time with the crew. Do I know this one?
You do. This is Jacoby, the one that you guys all saved from being
Jacoby.
thrown over.
Baby boy.
And so you see
love him.
it's the big
Big ol'
Goliath boy. Yeah.
Wait,
And
Jack,
you see he
Jack,
goes
wait,
to
Jack,
put
wait.
yeah.
Where did that one come from?
We got this one. This one was in Calibre.
There's a part of me that wants to ask if he's lying, but I don't know if he's smart enough to lie. Zach, is he lying to me?
Give me an insight check on Jacoby.
Listen,
Jacoby.
The DC is
Okay.
going to be like 2.
that's not
But see,
bad.
it's either 2 or 200. Because
You
like
know
maybe
what?
he doesn't even know he's lying.
It's true.
Wild.
16?
16. He fully thinks he's telling the truth.
Oh, buddy. Or kind of nods her chin to the mark, the red mark, of the Red Ladies. Have you had contact with them?
I mean, I don't talk to anybody. I move the heavy stuff, and I know where port is.
Then who takes in the cargo?
Captain oversees most of it.
Good lad. Thank you. Ori's gonna turn to the others. I will be right there. And I want to go find the captain.
Yeah, you see, Captain Sergen is he's not too far off. He's kind of like back up near the helm, and you see he's kind of just like overseeing like stuff getting loaded up, and the dinghy that's going to take the crew that need to go to crew ashore, and then you guys as well. Goes, well, I suppose that's the end of our journey then. It's been a pleasure.
Hi, sir. Before we disembark, I just have one question for you.
Hey.
And Ori will kind of glance, make sure no one's listening directly. Who's your contact with the Red Ladies? And it's like there's something desperate and homesick about that question.
What do you know about the Red Ladies?
I know they're the ones you call when there's trickery afoot.
You see, he kind of takes a step back and kind of like does like a short pace and then comes back to you and goes, Ah, Cersei had us pick up this load in Calibri. It's, well, I don't know what it is. And that's kind of my job, you know. I don't ask questions and I stay out of jurisdictions. Like that's the whole thing. And you know that Cersei is supposed to be in Resia. She kind of keeps everything moving farther up north, but you haven't really been in contact with anybody from the Red Lady since you took a trip down south.
To be fair, that was part of the bargain. Right. Thank you, Captain. I'm sorry. I don't mean to meddle in crew business. I just girl gets homesick, you know.
I can understand that. Give me an insight check.
Ooh, okay. 19.
19, you catch him glancing back at that pile of boxes. And you can tell that he's not looking at the Red Lady's crate. But his eyes seem to be falling on the crate that is the White Wolf's head in the blue circle.
As a fucking smuggler, do I know the symbols for the other guilds?
Give me a history check with advantage.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You recognize the wolf's head insignia because you've had mixed encounters with them. This would be the mark of the Stray Dogs mercenary band. And they are as mercenary as they come. They will do anything for the right price. The blue square with the 4 serpentine heads, you know, is the heads of the Hydra, and the thing about them is not a lot of people know what exactly it is their goal is. They do a bit of smuggling, they do a bit of for hire violence, but you know they have a reputation for not necessarily doing it for the money, but they're more of like a whispery group. They don't necessarily follow that same kind of honor among thieves code.
Not like the Red Ladies.
Right. And for the record, neither do the Stray Dogs, but the Stray Dogs are at least honest about it.
That's fair. You want to be careful with the dogs. They're known to bite the hand that feeds them.
Well, a fed dog is a loyal dog.
Not sure how loyal they are when they go rabid. And the the venomous one. Just watch yourself, Captain. I've come to appreciate how you run your ship, and I'd like to be back on it at some point. So I'd hate to hear about your untimely demise, all right?
Well, between you and me, they give me the willies.
Yeah, they did me too. Just if you see Sarasi again, give her my regards.
I will. Do you have that poster still?
Aye.
May I see it?
Here, I thought we were getting along, Captain. She'll hold it out, but she won't give it to him.
You see him, he brings his hand up and snaps his fingers, and you see this little mote of flame jump over and ignite the flyer in your hand. You don't want anybody on this side of the water seeing your face over that amount of money. I'll say you're close enough that you can see that, like, Captain Sergen has shown absolutely no magical affinity in the time that you've seen him, and you've seen him in several fights where it would have been useful. I'm going to say you're so close that you can see that he has a like a flint cap and a steel cap on his thumb and middle finger respectively.
You're a sly bastard.
Well, old dogs, new tricks.
If you're looking to do some good, it's the red ladies you want. I can vouch for them.
Well, thus far, neither of the three of these groups want me dead, but if the other two do decide, I promise you'll be hearing from me.
Or you'll, like, hold out her hand to shake.
Yeah, I'll shake your hand back.
Fair winds to you, sir.
And following these,
She'll trot back down to the group and like, all right, what are you standing around for? Let's go.
Right. Everyone in the ship. Everyone off. Everyone off.
Espen is off the boat.
Espen's on shore waiting for everybody else.
Hello.
Actually, if allowed, where's Seraphina?
Seraphina, when she heard the cry for land, just started like gathering her things. She noticed the candy pile and like started putting that in her pouch. And then she's like kind of, because everyone else is busy getting off, she's like found a barrel and she's testing to see if she can pick it up.
Oh, honey.
Okay.
Is there a barrel?
Oh,
Oh,
honey.
there's barrels.
She's like, no one's looking right now. I'll just, what if
Baby
I just,
doll.
Yeah.
So, words that give me pause. Seraphina, can you roll a strength check for me, please?
Sweet God.
let's see.
What, you're
Natural
not
20.
gonna use the one you bumped?
Athletics if it makes it better, but I don't think it does.
I'm waiting for that natural 20.
Yes, it's a nat 1. I can't get my leg to hit it,
Oh no.
Baby.
Nat 1 minus 2. So
To a -1.
Yup.
Rip.
Okay.
To be clear,
Okay,
she's
all
not
right.
trying to like pick it up and throw it. She was trying to do like a little test lift. You know, like when you pick up a
Mhm.
weight at the gym
Mhm.
to see if you could do a rep with it or not.
Mhm.
That's the vibe.
mhm.
I don't think she did that, but that's what the attempt was for.
Okay, so listen. You, Serafina, go to like wrap your arms like around this barrel, and I mean, it's massive. Like your
Yeah.
arms do not go all the way around.
Mhm.
And you lift with your back in a jerking, twisting motion.
Oh, 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 oh.
And then you get enough of the barrel off the ground to kind of shift its center of balance. And you now know that this barrel is full of liquid because it is
Oh, no.
just sloshing back and forth and back and forth. And as it slashes forth, it is just enough of a weight change for it to fall over with you on top of it and
That's better than
shatter
under.
all over the deck.
Oh no.
And Seraphina, you find yourself in a pile of shattered barrel staves and a rapidly spreading puddle of nut milk. You dumped
Right.
all of their rum all over the deck.
Ooh.
Oh no!
She's just
Not the rum.
gonna take a handful of gold from her pocket, gold
What
pieces.
What
and
have you
just-
done? You
and
see the
hand it-
rest of the crew has like stopped doing what they're doing and just are wide-eyed looking at you.
She's just gonna hand him 20 gold pieces. Because she doesn't know how much that's worth, but that sounds like a good amount. And then she's gonna, she'll just hold those out and go, so sorry about the mess. I've got land to catch. And then she's gonna run off the boat.
I think having witnessed all that, Ori's gonna see her running, kind of like reach out a hand, scoop her up onto the shoulder, and just
Book it with
Ugh.
her.
oh god.
Oh. As you guys are
got
like
gold.
in the little boat and just like rowing for your lives, you can hear like on the deck just the lament of sailors who now have to port back a full barrel of rum on a dinghy and load it onto a ship.
Oops. In my defense,
See?
I didn't think it would break. Yes?
What was that about? Why did you try to throw a barrel?
It was just it was a test for science.
Okay.
But I give them gold.
No, I feel like that's a fair trade. Just, maybe next time in a slightly more controlled environment. Sailors get real territorial about their booze.
I didn't know it was rum, and I didn't think it was going to break. I just thought I could pick it up and put it back down really quick, just a little bit up. I wasn't gonna throw it. I just was let's just go pick it up.
Okay. Well, did you I'm assuming by the mess it didn't quite go as planned.
You could say that. We have land to catch, though, right? So, I wonder if it's they need help rowing. She's gonna quickly look and see if there's any open oars or anything lying around.
With your really great strength.
Yeah, super great. She's gonna
with
be
your
so helpful.
super cool strength.
With your -2 modifier.
Yeah,
Falls
you
off the
grab
boat.
onto the one that like Dante is rowing on, and you're just like Dante is rowing, and on the up, like you get lifted up, and then on the down, you just like get sat back down into the.
That's okay. You know what? She looks busy. That was the goal. She was just trying to.
I think Dante would say that, well, Serafina, you did a good job in trying, and you would not have known if you could have done it if you didn't do it. So, kudos to you.
Man's got a point.
Yeah.
It's okay if you didn't know if it was rum. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes I just do things and I don't know why I do them. Sometimes it ends up in a forest fire. Sometimes, stuff happens. You don't know until you try something. Like when Revelus sent us to go find some person whose name starts with a G. I don't remember. We found a guy with the name of a J, and he was not very nice. He didn't make me a sandwich like I'd asked him. He said he was the cook.
Oh, was he in the kitchen when you asked him?
No, he was in some room. I think it was his room. I think it was in his room that was supposed to be somebody. Aspen, whose room are we looking for again?
Listen, Zach,
Yes.
I'm not on this boat. I'm on the land already.
Did you swim?
I don't think-
How did you get
I don't
there?
think Dante even would acknowledge that you're not even there, if that's even the case.
I imagine they have more than like one dinghy.
Yeah,
Right?
but he would still just instinctively call out to Aspen,
Yeah.
What's going on with this? And then after no answer, he's like, oh, well, yeah, somebody else's person, but yeah, no, it happened. Missed the sandwich though.
Why were you trying to find Ghibli?
Because Revelus said so.
Do you know why Revlis was trying to find Ghibli?
Revelus, why were we trying to find Gimli?
He's busy. I think he is on the boat with us, but he's focused on something else right now.
Yeah, you see Revelus. Revelus is like is rowing and repacking all of his pistol shots and doing piratey type things.
Yeah, I don't know. He just told me to do the thing, so we went and did it. So it's like, yeah.
Right. Okay. And you went into a bedroom and
Yeah,
asked for a sandwich in the bedroom.
But he said he was the cook, but he wasn't the person with the name of the G. So when he said he was the cook, I felt hungry and I wanted to ask.
Because Ghibli is the cook. I wonder if
Yeah.
he was just pretending to be just a cook. Like maybe he wasn't.
I don't know. Apparently, something. No Ghibli
Ghibli.
on
yes.
ship. Yeah.
But he was on this ship.
According to this person, there's only one cook, and that's not Ghibli.
According to the guy who said he was the cook.
Yeah, Johnny or Jimmy
But
Dean,
if,
something like
if
that.
he was lying to you, then he would also just say there wasn't another cook.
I don't know.
These implications are a little terrifying, and I feel like that is something that we should probably sit down and discuss once we are on dry land.
Why is it
Preferably.
terrifying?
You mean the cook that we were all interacting with and talking to that apparently doesn't exist?
I feel like that makes way less sense than just this other J guy lying. Cause we saw him, so he existed.
We all talked to Ghibli, right?
Yeah, and he made us sandwiches. So he's like tangible. And then this other
mean, if
guy
you'll
lied
say
to
so.
Dante. And okay, I don't think it would be that hard to lie to Dante. Like I think he would like this pretty easy.
Who's to say? So as you all are, fantastic job, everybody. Great vamp.
Great vamp.
vamp. So as you all are rowing, you see that as you're approaching the beach, there are a a couple like small piers. Like obviously you can't shore up a like a full galleon to them, but tying up dinghies and small sailboats absolutely doable. And you can see there are a couple of things, a couple of ships that are already shoring up to it, and you see that there are a couple of the couple of the crewmates that have beaten you to the docks before. And as you shore up, they kind of like cut eyes at Serafina as they saw what happened.
Or he glares at them.
Yeah, they quickly fix their faces, and
That's what I thought.
And you see that there is maybe a harbor master, or at least he is a guy with a clipboard. And as you guys shore up and begin to tie your dinghy up, he comes down. He goes, "All right, well that'll be 5 gold."
No.
Is he speaking to us?
Is he talking to us or the crew?
You guys.
Ori's gonna stand up to her full height, cross her arms, and look at him in that particular way of, "Are you out of your fucking mind, my guy?" Can
Dante
I do
just
an
simply says,
intimidation check?
Sure.
That's my
Go for
question.
it.
"Can I assist by just simply saying no in kind of like a stern way, so that way Ori gets advantage on this?"
Sure.
What?
Yeah, because Ori needs help.
Aspen
Yeah, I know,
like
right?
is getting off the boat and is like waddling over there, and she goes, "Oh, there you guys are!" And she'll touch Ori's arm as she's being stern and cast guidance on Ori. So you
Okay,
Too many
so
slices.
guys, I need too many slices because that first roll was a nat 20 for a 25, and I just want to roll the guidance because
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
that's a 28.
God.
Nice.
you get with the guidance from Espen like this slight darkness of like something very extraterrestrial, where this guy probably feels like, oh no, I'm gonna get sucked into a dark hole if I don't listen. Like, just intimidating energy.
Perfect. Okay, so
Sorry, Zach.
you see the guy rocks up to you, or you just stand up and like glower at him, and like as you're down in the boat, like even from like you're just barely shorter than this person. I mean by a hair. And Dante, you sternly just like, no. Is enough. And then for some reason this weird darkness radiates around you. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I meant here's 5 gold for you to go spend in town. Please don't kill me."
Keep your gold.
Right, so you'll just tie this up then here and have a lovely time in Untali.
You can go now.
Right, yes, no, I have to extort other people. Thank you.
I knew it!
He runs down the shore and goes, you see like one of the crew, and he goes, "All right, yep, 5 gold." And you see they kind of like wave him off. Apparently this is This is not their first rodeo with the harbor master.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the boat tied off. I'm assuming like we're just going our separate ways. The crew's got their own business, yeah.
Yeah, crew. I think Captain Sargon mentioned this. Is like he's doing kind of like a touchback run, where he's dropping you guys off. He's dropping a couple pieces off, and then they're turning right around and getting back.
Okay. And Ori will turn and like handshakes, back claps, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. You see, Jacoby is like one man, just like moving these crates off of the.
Bye.
Just, bye, guys.
Bye.
Be safe, Jack.
Starboard. Right.
Remember it.
The one with the stars.
Oh, that's a good lad. That's a good lad.
Oh, he's
Hope he
got
survives.
promise. Yeah, no, me too. Hey, Rev.
Yes.
What's this about Ghibli?
Oh, no, totally weird.
Yeah, so it turns out he wasn't part of the crew. Turns out he...
Stinks
No,
really bad.
Yes, that as well. There's lots to unpack here. I think it might be best if we do this.
Wait,
little further
Revless, did
from
we
the
put
docks.
him in a bottle?
We'll get to that later.
Oh,
Let's
Can
walk
we-
and talk. Let's walk and talk. We need to find transportation to where we're going next.
I'm gonna need a drink for that unpacking.
That too.
Okay.
That too. Let's square away transportation. Let's figure out when we can leave. Remember, we are on a time crunch here.
Yeah, no. Yep.
But we have lots to talk about because I have a feeling something supernatural is fucking with us.
Great. Love this. Okay.
Let's drink first.
Okay. No. You're right. Time crunch. We've got shit to do and a crown prince to save. Let's, okay. Fuck.
I know that we were, it was super chaotic. Did we refresh my memory? Did we get any indication of where to go now that we're on land?
Nope.
I was literally just looking at that. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I was looking at my notes too.
Hold on.
Oh, like your destination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Greensteel Mountains.
It's
Oh,
the,
okay. Bet.
Yeah, I thought you meant like how you were supposed to get there, but nope, you sure didn't.
No. Okay.
No,
I was just making sure I didn't forget something specific.
Surely did not.
Also, we've got a map, so like
on the map.
You printed it
So-
out. It's so good.
Wait, what?
It's printed out.
you got a
Look
little
at
map.
Yo.
you. I don't even have a printout of my map. I love that.
Okay.
So cool.
Where's the goddamn map?
If you would also
we
like to
go.
see the map, you are welcome to join our Discord, where we have the map posted, and you can see all sorts of stuff.
We
Yeah.
also have a segment of it
Shameless
on the
plug.
overlay.
All right, so you guys have made some progress here.
Looks like there's like a lot of sand that we
Okay.
have to
So-
go through.
Boy, how is there?
Just so much.
Okay, there we are.
I hate sand.
Are we? We're not even in. We're on the port right there. So did we landed on Undport?
Mhm.
Undport? Okay.
Mhm.
So we haven't even made it to Untalis yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not. Don't take the distances on. the
Okay,
map
that's
too,
that was my
too
next question.
seriously. It's more like you go into Undport and then you
It's there.
just kind of naturally make your way into Untali.
We're going, man.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's like going to take you a day to get from Undport to Untali. Like you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevlis, like Ghibli couldn't have been pretend because he like made sandwiches. So if he wasn't part of the crew, like, he didn't poison us or anything. So, like, what's the point?
That is a great question, Seraphine. I wish I had the answer to that one myself. Because he was man or being of flesh and blood and all that, but he's something more. Something
Fishy.
I don't want. Sure. I like that. Something fishy about him.
Are we sure, like, he wasn't the real cook and, like, Jason was the fake cook? Because we never even saw Jason in the kitchen.
But Dante and I saw him in his room, and he was injured and said that he had not been able to cook, and it was definitely a different person.
But that sounds like a very, like, convenient story, you know?
It's certainly a convenient story, but that's why someone might have been able to appear out of nowhere and fill that cook position. In addition to that, though, I remembered something that I've not given much thought to recently. Whenever we were around and Ghibli was there, and we were all talking and conversing together, Ghibli was never seen or mentioned by any of the other crew. They had no idea that we were speaking with someone else there. There was no one who talked with him. There was no one who knew his name. It was only us who saw him there.
Yes. And Jason was very confused when we were like, oh, hey, where's Ghibli? And he was kind of cranky, but, you know, could have been the door thing.
I'm gonna say, why was he cranky?
The door.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
The sailors, am I right?
What was the door thing?
I don't
Dante
know.
can be a little abrupt. You know, sometimes doors are just in the way. You know.
So we,
All
like,
right,
slammed it?
Let's continue.
I kicked it in.
Does anybody see a tavern, a roadhouse, in any place, anywhere around? Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, no.
DM, if that's all right to do, I will see if there is a public house somewhere around that I can check in
God damn it, Pie.
on some baked goods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you head from the port, you see it's like fairly sparse, structure-wise. But as you kind of get into Untali proper, you see that it's not incredibly unlike like Short Reach Harbor, where you guys caught your ship. It's a little more ramshackle. You get the feeling like Short Reach Harbor has a little bit more legitimate business going on. You see there are a fair few of folk who you don't have to question. They're pirates.
Okay.
You see everyone there is a half orc who is like kind of squeezed into this ill-fitting naval coat. They just kind of like whack the sleeves off of. You can still see a couple of the naval medals that whoever this used to belong to. They are still pinned to it, albeit they're pinned haphazardly. Some of them are upside down. You see a gaggle of kobolds just kind of, you see like flooding into one place, and then they go and flood out and into another building. And as you are heading over to, you see there is a good amount of like market stands. Now you've seen like festival market stands. You but this is a little more pawn shop on wheels. If that makes sense. You see that most of these carts are just selling kind of anything and everything. There are hawkers calling out for paint ship painting services. They'll resole your shoes, and for an extra gold piece, they'll nail the shoes into your foot so nobody steals them. It is a truly colorful and slightly fun wave of life in this town. And as you head farther in, you see that there is a fitted sign that used to hang on two chains and is now haphazardly hanging on one, and kind of if there was any kind of wind whatsoever, it would be blowing and beating against the building, but the weather is hot with no reprieve from the sun and no breeze to cool you off. And that sign just barely reads the Kelpie's Main Inn. And that is where we're going to take a little break. And then we will be right back, and then we're going to get some food. We're going to get some drink. We're going to get some
Transpo.
Shenanigans. Info, and we're going to use info loosely. Probably more shenanigans, knowing you guys. So don't get anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of the Stone Lord's Folly here on Rebels Without a Castle. Our crew, say it with me, made it off the boat.
Hallelujah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. What is the world but a boat in space?
Fuck, dude, really?
So as
Aspen, close your ears.
but you at least made it off this boat, and have successfully made it into Undali. Our crew got their first taste of Undali after they were extorted by a fake harbor master. At least that's what he thought was going to happen.
Tried it.
Yeah, he tried it.
A for effort.
Didn't work.
F for effort.
Due to the combined efforts of making Ori look as scary as possible. Which worked, and they have kind of started to maze their way through Undali and have found the Kelpie's Main Inn. You guys head inside?
Yeah.
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 I want some rum, damn it.
Perfect. So you open this door, and who's opening the door?
You got one, I get the other.
Well, that's okay. I guess they're saloon doors now. That's fine.
Got this giant half-orc lady and this grizzled-ass pirate just boom.
Ready to go.
So as you put your hands on the door, you notice that the wood is chipped and pitted, and if you look really closely, you can actually see a little bit through the door you're pushing open, Ori, as a pit has just kind of gone entirely through it. Whether that's a knife mark or a bullet hole or a combination of the two remains to be seen. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
So as you walk in, you see that this is less of a tavern setting and more of a watering hole situation. There are, looks like there are just fully open barrels of, we hesitate to call it ale, probably call it grog.
Yeah.
And people have flagons and they are just dunking them down into the grog and drinking it. Nary a cube of ice to be seen anywhere near this barrel. And you see that there is a bar proper against the far back wall. where there are a few bottles on display. And behind that, you see that there is a staircase that goes up to a second floor. You assume some kind of lodging. It can be acquired here. But you see this place is packed. You do see a couple familiar faces from the ship, not anybody that you've interacted with heavily. But you see they have their flagons, and they dunk and kind of just start to head out the way that you just came in. And as you pass by, oh, back to work. As you see, they start like choking down this grog as they begin to head back to the port.
At least the alcohol will kill any and all diseases.
Thank goodness for that.
Woof.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
Ori's getting a goddamn drink.
Okay.
Yeah, Revelus is familiar with this sort of environment before.
Yeah.
Maybe not this particular environment, but
Yeah, this is oddly homey, I think, for both Revlis and Ori.
yeah, we'll like look at each other, nod, grab a flagon.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Without
Gross.
flinching. Listen.
Oh, nasty.
When in Rome, right?
All right. So you're
Zach-
going for the grog barrel.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
It
Mama didn't raise no
moves.
bitch.
Okay.
It moves.
yeah.
It's sludgy.
Yeah. What's that?
Zach, as we walked through like the streets, would it be cool to say that Espen like picked up baubles as they were going and just purchased a handful of
Junk?
local fun junk? Yeah.
Sure.
Anything that just kind of looked of interest. She said, hell yeah, let's thrift a little. But she didn't hold everybody up. So while they've entered you didn't even call it a tavern, like a watering hole, the watering hole.
It says tavern on the sign, but like that's about where the similarities end.
There you go. Amazing. Gross. Espen has found like a little table that's open for them to gather around, and she's started to like pour out her little baubles on the table, and she's like scooting them around, and it's just like little shiny beads and rocks, and just there's like a ring in there, but it's probably like fake, but it just looks pretty at the moment. And
Sure. Do you want to know what baubles you got?
yeah,
Okay. Perfect.
that sounded
So as-
threatening somehow.
As you go
Did
through,
you touch them?
Very.
did
Oh,
you
yeah.
touch them?
Totally.
Yeah. It's not
fine.
cursed. It's just unsanitary.
Oh.
As
no.
you go through and look at this like cavalcade of I don't know, stuff that a crow would bring you if you started feeding it things. Yes, you do have this little ring. Upon closer inspection, it is fully made out of like tin, and you like go to pick it up, and your claw like puts a hole in the like flat signety part of it.
Fantastic.
You have a firing pin. From what? Who knows?
All right.
You have a sliver of like mother of pearl inlay. That could be from the handle of a flintlock pistol. That could be inlay from like a sword, but it is literally just a chunk of mother of pearl.
It's pretty.
You have a turtle shell. Not the turtle, just the shell.
Like a whole shell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like about the size of your palm, like the turtle would be.
Okay.
And then you have this little necklace that has three silver. They look like coins almost, but like they're a lot thinner. and they're really jingly.
Perfect.
You little magpie.
That's what you got.
Yeah. So like as you guys come around the table, Espen is tying the little necklace around like an earring that is already on her ear. So she's like fastening it to like make a little swoop, even though her ears are like go up. She's given herself a little like a chain necklace, and she slides the shell like towards Dante, and definitely is like, oh, I thought this was kind of cool, and maybe we could like make a cup out of it or something. I don't know. Like if you flip it around, I don't know. It seemed like it needed to come home with like the bag, I guess. Yeah.
I hear that there are some people out there that take these and just throw them at people.
Oh, that is a good idea too. See, I was right. We needed it.
And then you're gonna see Dante just like take the turtle shell and like hit his amulet with it.
Mm. Did that
Don't
do?
do that.
Is that doing anything? Ooh, your face changed.
They said things.
What did they say? Do they like turtles too?
No, they said don't do that. Tonk tonk.
Ooh, see what happens if you keep doing it.
Okay. Dun 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 dun.
Cool.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun.
Dante, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes! Yes!
There it is.
We
For
were
science,
fucking around.
right?
I wanted to see if we would find out.
That, my dear friends in chat, is a 5.
Perfect. You feel the amulet start to heat up, and similar to like when you tried to like take it off, it begins to like scorch your skin, which is weird because you're always kind of hot.
Hey.
So you're gonna take. Damn. 6 fire damage. Sorry,
So-
6. It'd be 6 radiant damage technically.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Good distinction. I was about to say it's like because that would be halved.
Hey.
Hey. Ow.
So you see the amulet like kind of like flares up, and then Espen, you smell the smell of singed skin.
Today is not a good
Dante.
Yes.
for smell.
You're okay. You're
Ow. That thing kind of
Maybe-
hurts.
maybe don't, bud. You're singeing a little.
Don't be fair, my good boy. I did warn you.
They said they did warn me, but they didn't warn me. They just said stop it. That's not a warning if you want to get technical here.
No, he's got a point.
I guess they don't like turtles.
Which is strange because who doesn't love a good turtle?
Exactly.
I know they're delicious.
What?
What?
No, it makes good soup.
Huh?
Seraphina's
But
gonna
I-
write down in her notebook, "Turtles taste good?" question mark.
It's actually true, chat. Turtle soup is very tasty.
It's so yummy. Fried turtle. Ooh.
Where
I'm
are
just
you
saying.
guys
Anyway,
eating turtles?
Ori's,
Sorry for
Ori's-
ruining childhoods there.
Sorry, friends. Ori's watching this, and she just kind of looks at Dante and Espen, and Dante and Espen, and sighs, and takes a very large drink of her nondescript grog before pulling out the map and slapping it on the table. Oh God! Oh, that tastes like home. It's terrible. Oh,
Because
I feel
That's
like
rough.
I'm going to puke and pass out at the same time. It's a wonderful
That's-
feeling. I hate it.
that's rough. That's rough.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
guys,
What do you think would happen if we doused Dante in this?
We could find out.
No.
Maybe just hold on. Wait, what if that is what we need to break down this wall?
Wall?
Wall. There's a
Yeah.
wall.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a wall.
Where's
I mean,
There's lots of walls. We're surrounded by them.
But that's
I mean,
Well-
it wouldn't take much to break these walls down.
no?
It would take more
Well-
than liquid.
The voices keep saying that there's a wall, and it's like
What
when I'm-
voices?
when I'm with the voices and I try and break down the wall, things happen. So it's like maybe dousing me with something might cause the wall to
Well-
burn down.
I don't know, because like when I tried to listen to them and I heard them, like it was not good, and then you just like tapped them with their shells, so maybe setting them on fire is not a good idea. Oh, the thing, the amulet. We kind of figured out that like it's there. Like
Yes.
we can't. Yeah, I took a nap, a non-planned nap when we tried to get it off, and I heard their voices as well. Three, four. They were kind of jumbled together.
Revelous is going to grab Ori's mug from her hand, reach for it for her, hand it back to her, and just say, "Just go with it. Just go."
Thank you. Okay.
So
Only
that's-
only one of them seems to be of use. I will say this much.
Mhm.
Out of the 11 that are in there, it's like
No.
one of them has done something good.
11. That's
Hmm.
not
Something.
That's not even.
Mhm.
Look, all I know is that I've asked them, can you guys do anything? And they're like, no, we can't. And then they're like, yeah, no, actually we can kind of help you out with this. And I'm like, well, can you tear down the wall? And they're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, well, guys, can you like, bring down the ruins of capitalism? And they're like, no, we can't do that either. So I'm just like, you guys are useless.
Yeah.
So
You'd think with
that's-
all that power, they'd do something a little better.
That's
with it.
what I said.
What
But
is-
apparently they didn't.
what is
I
all
literally
that
saved your life, but
power?
okay.
Well, the one that just spoke right now just said that he literally said, but that's the one that can actually
Can
do
we-
something. The
Oh,
rest
wait,
of
can
them,
we all hear
nothing.
that? Or just Dante?
No, just
It's
Dante.
Sunday.
Pythia, did you hear anything? Or sorry, Espen. Espen, did you hear?
No, and when I did this spell to detect thoughts, I did hear something, but then I kind of were like, and it was not
took it.
good.
You took a nap.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
Okay. Oh.
Is-
Okay.
So he's not making up the voices. I don't know about the wall. What is the
If he
wall?
was imagining this, would detect thoughts
Mm-mm.
still let you hear them?
Not like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It
apparently,
is different.
apparently there's some wall that's in here, and it's like they're kind of wanting to know what it is, and it's just like, you know what? I kind of want to know what it is too. The one that's been kind of helpful, well, actually, not kind. He's actually been very helpful, but the rest of them, like I don't care too much about. But the one that's helped me so far, that guy I kind of want to help out.
Hi.
Okay.
I could use a coffee.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna put a pin in that entire
on the shelf.
situation. We're putting that on the shelf for later. Proverbial
Shelf.
shelf. They're
Oh.
not actual shelf. It's turn of phrase, Dante.
It's great.
Not-
Dante,
not
can you help
literal,
me
it's
find where we are on the map here? We're looking for Undport. Right here. Right here where my finger is. That's where we are right now. We need to get from here.
You're gonna see Dante point to the Dreadwoods and be like, "Here."
Dear God. Not
Or he
quite.
chugs a little more.
Close. Very close. We are here next to the sea, next to the big blue wet thing. We're next to that.
He's gonna move his finger just a little bit further up the map away from your finger.
Or he's gonna take his hand and move it where it needs to go. That's where we are. We need to be, and she'll like trace a line from the tip of Dante's finger to where the green steel mountains are. We need to get there, and she'll sort of trace the expanse of sand between Undport and the green steel mountain. We need to get through this, which, given the climate in this area, probably desert. So that's gonna be fun.
So, question being, I've only known you for as long as we've all traveled. Has anyone ever been here before?
No.
No.
I don't
We
know.
can explore.
Right.
It's like an adventure.
Well, Zach, lore master.
You mostly operated in the western part of the world. You definitely had stuff sent this way, but as far as being the person to get it there,
Yeah.
not really.
Would there be any contacts then if we were sending stuff here?
Roll me.
I'm trying to pull a I know a guy.
I got you. No, I got you.
If she can't, I'll try it too.
Yeah. Either the smuggler or the pirate.
I know. I need to know what the role is for. Oh yeah, my buddy does that.
I know a guy.
Somebody knows a guy.
Yeah. Give me history.
14?
Okay. So you remember that when you were in charge of getting stuff from the northern part of Celestir down this way, that you heard someone whisper about Tamison. And Tamison, from what you remember, was kind of in charge of receiving goods for the Red Ladies on that side of the world. And was in charge of getting them where they needed to go, whether that was to buyers or otherwise. You don't really know what they look like, though. The name, though, sticks with you.
I have a name. Never actually met with them directly. More just they were the contact here when we needed shit sent from up north. Might be able to look around a little. If it's anything like back home, guilds like to mark their territory.
Mm-hmm. If you can find something there, that would be extremely helpful. We probably don't want to spend more than a day here. And I would like to remind everyone, dwarves, as lovely as they are when we are not in a race against them, are not our friends right now. Keep that in mind.
I thought we were helping the dwarves.
Well, some of
Because
them.
like they asked us to.
If we are finding dwarves in this part of the world, just be cautious.
Okay.
Whether we're running personal errands or...
So if we see them, we ask them like if they're friends or not, so that we know.
Yes.
No. Serafina.
Yes.
You know what? Ori's going to take a piece of paper. And she's going to start making some marks on it. If you'll allow it, lore master. It's going to be basic thieves' cant. Basic symbols for things like storehouse, safe house, empty, taken, that kind of thing, you know?
Mhm.
Just gonna glance around, make sure no one's paying too much attention,
Mhm.
and then like slide it over the map. Fee, this is the kind of thing that I learned growing up.
Yes, I learned languages growing up too, but that's not what I know.
They call this thieves' cant. This is the kind of thing you use when you want to send messages that you don't want other people to read easily.
Isn't this kind of the point of sending messages that people can read them?
Sometimes. But sometimes you only want certain people to be able to read them. It's like, what do you call it? Like a cipher, you know?
Right. Or like when you're talking to your friends in a different language, so only the friend hears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we need to be able to do here while we're on this mission.
Okay.
We don't want everyone to know.
Right. So should we like all learn a different language together, or like I know a few. If you guys want to learn any, it takes a while, so it might not be like super fast. We could do it like while we travel.
Mostly, we need to be cautious about who we give the whole story to. You remember
okay.
the dwarves who had the symbol, the ones that attacked us?
Yes.
If we see that, we don't treat with them.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Right. That makes sense.
But yes, Revlis, you're right.
Thank you.
Right then. I am going to go find a supply store. Anything anybody needs in particular. Yes, Dante, I will be getting sugar and coffee. I hear it's particularly wonderful in this part of the world. I will be looking for just basic supplies. Clothing items. We're going to need something to shield us from the sun. Anything in particular anybody needs or wants. I'm just going bare bones. If you want to do your own clothing shopping, go for it. Yes, Serafina.
I think we should get a diamond, like that's at least like 300 gold pieces worth. Just because it seems like we have a lot of close calls with dying, and if I have one, then I could bring people back.
She's not wrong.
I was wondering where she was going with that. I'm not familiar with spells and components. 300 gold pieces? Really?
I mean,
That's
it's
the value
kinda
of a human life.
expensive, but
Yeah, I
it
was gonna
is-
say.
it's less expensive than dying forever. So, like, when you think about it that way,
I don't know, what's
Fair.
your immortal
That's-
soul worth to you in the end there, Rev?
A lot more than 300 gold, but that's fair. I'll find a diamond. Find a diamond.
we could
Where the
pool
hell am I
money.
going to find a diamond?
I mean, don't people
Oh, no,
hear
no,
like
no, that's
steal
fine.
treasure a lot? So like probably somebody's selling treasure, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with some of these markets, and money's not part of the equation here. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
How do you buy things without money?
Or he just
Serafina,
kind of grins.
I thought that I had taught you better. Clearly, there's some more lessons that need to be
We
had.
didn't really go shopping because we were just on like the ship. Like we came from Calipri, but then like
No, but before that, never mind.
Rev,
Yes.
or you'll make another little sketch on her cipher translator. Look for this. And it's that same red hand with a particular marking over it.
Okay. He'll take a look at the piece of paper, just glance briefly up back to her, back down to the paper, and nod. Right then, I will keep an eye out. Anyone wants to tag along, or is the old man going on an adventure?
I'll go.
That makes me nervous, actually. Yeah, can someone go with him, please?
I'm already out the door. Ha ha ha.
Ah! No!
I'll go too. I have tiny legs.
He's a wanderer.
And Espen. He's a wanderer.
Jesus.
Careful, guys.
Okay, so Dante and Ori are staying in the tavern. Revelous, Serafina, and Espen are going all out of
Shopping.
town.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it was either that or I was going to try and go with Revlis, and then I realized who I'd be leaving behind.
It would go great. I think.
But
three
who
of us
did you
together-
leave me with?
Do you want to go with mom or dad?
Mom or Dad.
This is gonna be great.
I will say
What could...
the three of us together all have different types of knowledge.
Yes.
So
That's
we
true.
might make it
So,
if there were all
Just
three of
for
us.
for the sake of rolling dice, because we're playing something that loosely represents Dungeons and Dragons.
So true.
Can everybody who got a cipher just give me a just like a wisdom check really quick,
Oh,
or an intelligence check, whichever one's
abso-freaking-lutely.
better for you.
That was low though.
Wisdom check?
The it's very low. It's a low DC.
Just straight check. Not like a specific skill.
No, because it's like a secret. Like it's more so
That's
just to
fair.
make sure that you understand what's in front of you.
I only got a 9,
18.
Oh shit.
but I already role played like I knew what was in front of me. Because I got a 5 plus 4.
Well, you
Seraphine is
certainly
just a really
believe
good
that you
liar.
understand it.
That's fair.
You know what? I've met a lot of smart kids like that.
There's a lot of false cognitives. Seraphina's like, yeah, no, I got most of this, and it's like completely
Got
different
this.
words
Yeah,
from
yeah,
other
yeah.
languages. It sounds like, yeah.
All right, cool. Rebels, you're fine. You understand it plenty. All right. So like as you guys are all heading out, you hear this like not angry voice, but like definitely annoyed voice. And here it say, excuse me, you just come in and drink the grog and then walk out. That's not really how this works. I know there's not a lot of structure here, but that's not how this exactly works. Where did you get flagons from? You didn't come to the bar and did you just grab a dirty flagon off the table? That's disgusting. As you see this dark-skinned, half-elven woman with she has long black dreads that have been kind of adorned with like little cuffs and beads, and she's got them pulled up into a bun. You see one of them is kind of escaped and is just as she's like walking over, annoyedly, kind of smacking her in the face. And you see she's like medium build. She's got a like scar on her forehead, like above her left eye, and she has like a full sleeve tattoos, and you see it's a lot of looks like it's a lot of like ocean wildlife. You see like crabs and seagulls, and then there's like this sea serpent that goes around her arm, and she like hurries over to you and she says that she goes, "You all drank out of dirty glasses. That's
Not all of us, just like 2, I think.
that's too many, dear."
And dirty glasses? Please, I carry my own flagon with me.
Okay,
Espen
when you're
didn't
ready to
drink any
acknowledge
of
that
that.
problem, we'll be here. But until then,
I don't think it's really a problem because he can just like clip it onto his belt with like a little latch, so his hands are still free.
Regardless, I apologize. We just got off a ship. We've had a rather
you and everybody
harrowing
else.
journey. What do we owe you for the drinks?
Well, it's 2 gold per fill, and then it's 1 gold deposit for the flagon. But since you brought your own, which I guess everyone's going to start doing now, just the 2 gold for you, and then generally people start a tab, and then I just kind of like settle them up at the end. But since you kind of want to duck
That's all right.
in
Well,
and out,
do you see the half orc lady over there and the massive hulk of a man sitting next to her? Open a tab for them.
you see she's like looking in another direction where there is another half orc woman and like just like large human man like hunched over their flagons, because you are gonna have to be specific.
But sorry.
The sea doesn't
the
make
way.
weak people.
Turn left a little bit more. Be behind the. Yes, there we go.
Okay,
There we are.
okay, the one with
One
the
that's
turtle
waving in
shell.
our direction.
The
Looks a
one
little
with-
unsettling. Not
Mhm,
a
he
thought
hasn't
behind the
blinked
eyes,
in a
but
while.
definitely danger there. That's for sure. Open a tab for them. If you can, bring a flagon over for the. Yeah, sure. We'll go for the 2 of them. I'll square up my part now. That's 2 gold for me. Another 2 gold for the flagons there. He'll just hand her 6 gold. It's like an extra 2 just to keep things rolling right now.
Ori looks incredibly confused as she's being gestured and pointed at, and kind of like does one of those and
Okay, well, if you have so you should like pocket the 6 gold. She goes, well, now that we're all set up, welcome to the Kelpie's main inn. My name is Umbry, so if you need anything that is not overtly illegal, you can come find me behind the bar. We have something a little better than and you see she like kind of disgustedly looks at the barrel. She goes, this. But it'll cost, and most of these folks here like to hang on to their per diem and spend it elsewhere. So
So if we need something that's covertly illegal, we can come to you for that too?
Oh, dear.
Just like to clarify.
I apologize. My wards here are new to this part of the world and not as discreet as they need to be.
I would keep
Jeez.
them close while you're in town, and I would
Undoubtedly.
keep this one as quiet as possible.
Carry on.
And just so we're all clear, that
Okay.
one is a small bear.
Yes, she is.
Okay,
She's-
I just wanted to make sure. I've been putting back a few behind the bar. I just wanted to make sure that I was staying.
Zach,
You said
Zach,
putting back bears
Zach,
behind the bar?
Yes.
You can't
Zach,
put
I'm in love
Espen
with her.
behind the bar.
Mm.
I'm in love with her.
So that is a small bear.
It is.
You can't
And
put
she
it
has a
behind
name.
the bar.
She can speak for
Seriously.
herself.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Sorry,
I don't
was
know. I don't
paying
have any questions.
attention.
I'm
Okay.
going to
Are you sure?
intake
You
the
sure you don't
information
have
as
a
I see it.
conversation?
I just wanted to make sure I saw what I was seeing.
Well, I'm not really a bear, but yeah.
That's fine. I'm not actually the bartender, so.
Oh, so you... Okay, yeah, Serafina, I think you were on the right track, but like, not so in the open.
I mean, I was just checking because sometimes people like specify for no reason, really, but sometimes they specify for a reason. So I was just like wanting to make sure that I understood this time.
As
Well,
they're talking.
this has been so fun. I will see you. I highly doubt I'll see all of you again in this same place. But I'll see whoever makes it back when you return.
He'll be surprised. As will I, I'm sure. And as Revlis, as Espen and Seraphina are talking about this, he's just going to put his hand on their back and just kind of assure the children
Herd the
who
cats.
are-
Herd the cats, babe.
Heard the cats.
We're gonna go find some fun.
Oh no.
Once
What have I
we're
done?
out of earshot of the bartender lady, Seraphina's gonna lean over to Revelus and go, so like, I didn't want to say this in the bar because I feel like it would be rude, but you know there's things that taste like a lot better, right? Like, I know you said like the drink tastes bad, but like there's things that taste good. And she's like saying this like she genuinely thinks he doesn't know, and she's gonna take one of the candies out of her pocket and go, you should try this. Like, if you think this drink was bad, like you should.
Where did you get these? These are a delicacy in most parts of the world.
What is it?
A friend
Look,
gave it to
Espen,
me.
have you seen these before? I've only ever encountered these on massive naval ships, sometimes wealthy merchant ships as well. This
Is
is
that why you were drinking yucky juice? Because you didn't know.
well, yes.
There's actually a much deeper reason why we're drinking yucky juice, but we're not going to get into it.
How
going to
much
talk
do
about
we
that
want
right
to
now.
ruin her innocence right now?
I don't know, Zach. Have I seen these candies before?
Roll.
Yucky juice.
She has no idea what it is. It's not milk. That's all she knows.
Roll me.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing amazing, sweetheart. We appreciate you.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yes.
I guess roll me.
A bougie
History?
check.
Yeah, like
Bougie
fucking
check.
forgot
Roll
where I
for
got from.
alcohol.
Check. Yeah, no, give me yes, give me a history check. We're gonna make this work.
Da, 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 da.
I didn't
18
even
in
realize they were
total.
Bougie. That makes sense though. Out.
Like
Yeah,
fancy
18.
gold wrapped, not Werther's, as I was saying it.
Yeah, 18 in total. Okay, so you see that this is a chocolate based candy. But it is like slick and shiny, which is indicative of the chocolate being tempered. And it is tempered because it's layered over cherries, and the little like insignia has been melted into the top of the candy. So when you unwrap it,
So fancy.
out of the gold foil, you see these two olive branches, kind of like making like a little crown situation. Espen, you saw these at a Siege Day festival once upon a time. There was a vendor. Everybody that was at that vendor was like in very nice, fine clothes. And you remember that there was a vendor across from them selling cheap knockoffs that everybody else could afford.
Oh, I have seen these. Are they the? They look like the real ones.
Yes, you can eat them. They're not pretend.
Wait, where did you get them? How many does she have?
I want to know the same. Like,
She-
where do these come from?
She only pulled one out of her pocket to start, so she'll pull out
Okay.
one more. So you only see two. I just like, this is the friends. Gave them to
Like
me.
your parents for like a special event or
Do you
like your
call
birthday
parents
or?
or friends?
Was it
Like,
was
when
I
people
don't
talk to you,
know.
do you s-
I mean, I like my parents, so yeah,
I like my
I
parents
guess.
too, but that would just say my parents. Be like, my parents gave it not to me, not
I
like
don't know. You said
friends.
friends, so
Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe.
Do you think I don't have any friends?
I mean, I'm your friend, right? And like,
Yeah.
Gravelis is your friend, and so yeah,
Yes.
you have friends.
Yeah. It's a friend. But you should try it, because it's like, it's so good.
Reynolds is going to take the one candy that he's holding. He's just going to place it near Espen's mouth. Be like,
Hello, okay.
There it is.
Thanks.
Can Amplifiers eat those?
I'm not a dog.
I'm not
But
a
you're-
dog.
It's just
They eat those.
I mean, there's cherries in them, right? I'm not allergic to cherries, but my brother, he ate a whole jar of cherry jam once and he threw up, but I don't think that's because he was allergic. I think it's just because he ate too much of it and it was probably too fast, but
Yeah.
in his defense, we were like climbing and he should have not ate while we were moving, so.
That's good thinking on your part. Yeah.
Mhm.
As we're walking around here, Mr. DM, sir, like
Yes.
we're just walking through the street as we're talking here. Any signs at all that are labeled for traveling supplies, spell components, anything of the sort there, or is it all very ramshackle, find what you need in the weirdest sort of places kind of deal?
It's I mean, it's not a lot of stuff labeled because you don't even want to label where stolen goods go.
just thrift store bins
Um,
everywhere, full of pawn
Yeah,
shops
however,
stuff.
yeah, it's one of those places like they buy pallets of undelivered mail. Then you buy it. But so Revlis, as you're walking through, you see that like the stands don't have signage, and that you kind of have to look really hard to find out like what is a like a seller's stand, or if it's just like where you're expecting carts, you're really just seeing like blankets laid out on top of a couple crates.
Mm-hmm.
And while there is one person doing the selling, there is another person with their hand on the end of the blanket, ready to yoink it up and move it to another place.
Mm.
Okay.
But you do see there is someone that has jewelry out. You see there is a just a human, like weather skinned human man with like a shock of blonde graying hair. Skin has been ruined by the sun. But sleeveless shirt, very like just lanky build in general. But he seems to be one that's selling jewelry of some kind.
Okay.
The glimmer of jewelry.
Shiny.
Yeah, exactly. Attracts Espen as she is eating the candy and heads that direction without like any word. Just like, ooh.
Yeah, we'll all go walk over together. As Revlis approaches, can I try and get a gauge on this gentleman? Does he have the spray of the sea about him? Does he have more of a landsman sort of vibe? Does he
Looks
look
like
like a threat? Does he look like a potential threat?
give me a perception check.
Okay.
Does he smell like a dead fish?
Right.
Dead fish.
Does he smell like concentrated sea air? Revlis is just going to smell everyone he meets now.
That's gonna go over super well here.
Is
Bro
it
hug, but it's just so he can catch a whiff.
Was that a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay. Not super great. Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay. He has no more threatening aura than everybody else around you does.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Espen is looking for the good shit while she's perusing the wares.
You see he like finishes up talking to one person as he walks away, looks down, and he goes, "Oh, where did you come from?"
At the fair?
Well, I can't. I just don't know. Where did you come from?
I was already here. You just I didn't.
Oh, wait,
One
he,
here?
no, I think he meant like where we came from the tavern, not like where you're from. Yeah.
I thought we were like
Yeah.
getting to know each other.
I no, I don't generally do that out here on the street. This is more of a business situation. Can I
Apologies.
help you?
Yes. Apologies for the abrupt introduction there.
I get the feeling that happens a lot.
You may be right, friend. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We find ourselves in need of some of your wares. Can you tell us a little bit about your stock here?
Well, I've got little baubles and bangles from all over. We've got we got this bracelet here. It is mostly gold. I
What
cut you a
is
good
the
deal on
rest
it.
of it?
We don't ask about that part.
Oh.
And you see he puts that one down. You see he grabs and then we have and he's like not looking as he's like grabbing stuff. And we have a candelabra. Probably not the best for you. And chucks it over your shoulder.
Okay.
Does any of it look particularly nice? Like, Aspen would kind of know gems as well. I feel like even if he was trying to like sell us fake jewelry, like gems themselves, like I feel like she'd be able to look at it, and just because she likes baubles doesn't mean she doesn't know with like her history what is real or not. So like she's looking at what he's offering and trying to assess before he tries to swindle us.
Give me investigation with advantage.
Heard. I feel like she should shine here. Investigation. That's not super great. 16. Ye old TJ Maxx, yes.
16, yeah. Yeah, well, much like ye old TJ Maxx, amongst the junk there are treasures.
We love a TJ Maxx.
So, Espen, you are able to kind of like sparse out what is worth it and what is not. You do
Redless,
see
this one, and maybe that one too. She just like points around the merchant.
I see a fine taste.
Yes, I'm quite skilled. Can we see those pieces?
Well, you see him right now.
Can we see them in the light?
The sun is out.
Yes. But
She means a closer look.
Yes.
Oh, see with your hands. Yes. No, that doesn't go very well around here.
I can imagine. But an old man and his two wards are hardly a threat. Wouldn't you say so? I mean, we, after all, just had such a silly conversation altogether. I mean, where are we really going to run to?
You won't run far.
yeah, we're very far from the mountain, so
All right,
Sir?
well, I think that...
What is
Seraphina's
it
gonna-
you're looking for, friends?
all three of those. We'll take those.
Seraphina's gonna cast suggestion on this guy, and just no, it's okay, because if it doesn't work, I don't think he even knows. I should double check that, but
I don't think he knows. Charm, they know when they're charmed.
yeah, suggestion.
But I don't think
Mhm.
suggestion. It's
Magically
just like,
influence
oh,
a
it
creature
didn't
you
work.
see within range that can understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune. The suggestion needs to be worded in a manner that it sounds reasonable. The target makes a wisdom saving throw. If failed to save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best ability. The suggested action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested action can be completed in a short time, you can also specify conditions. But yeah, like they don't find out if they meet the saving
Sure.
throw. They just okay. So she's gonna suggest it and be like, well, we're still like deciding what we want, but like if we could look at some for just like a second, if we could just hold some, then we'll put them right back if we don't want some, and if we do want some, then you get paid. So like,
What's
it's gonna
the
be
save?
Wisdom 15.
Okay. Not super wise, as you can imagine, from an NPC old man selling
Yeah.
fake jewelry.
That's what I was hoping.
You got a 6. So
Ooh.
yes, I will. When you put it like that, I mean, you might as well. You see, he picks up the you see, he picks up a necklace, he picks up a ring, and he picks up a bracelet, and he kind of hands it over to you guys.
She'll pass him to Revelus and Pyrea, and Espen, because I'm keep doing that tonight. What the heck?
It's okay.
She'll pass it to Revelus and Espen and just like let them look at it because she doesn't have any idea. She just knew she could get him to hand it over.
Perfect. Do any of these look like diamonds worth 300 gold pieces?
On their own, no.
Okay.
You might be able to get enough out of them getting all 3.
Getting all 3. Okay. Well, these are quite lovely. Thank you.
Did you
and
make
what-
them?
No.
Oh, do you know who made them?
No.
Mm-mm.
I think this was a case of someone left these behind, and he's placing them into someone else's care for now.
Ah, sure.
How much are you asking for these?
For all 3, be 600.
Oh, I see. Well, that is quite a price.
It pays for
Unfortunately-
craftsmanship.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, having known where they come from, obviously the craftsmanship is of the utmost standard. Unfortunately, I don't have quite that much on me at the moment. Could you take this back here, and Revelus will start to hand it back over.
Mhm.
But he's going to slip a little bit. He's not going to let the thing fall out of his hand. He's going to give it back to him, but he's going to kind of fall onto the table and just go,
Oh,
oh
okay.
goodness, I'm
Are you okay, Revis?
there's something about this part of the world. There's heat and shortness of breath. I'm feeling, oh goodness, very lightheaded. And he's just going to like keel over on his back in front of this cart and start
Seraphina's gonna try to
really
catch him.
hamming it up, trying to feign a medical emergency.
Oh no! Grandpa! Oh no!
Samuel.
Just the
Samuel?
Samilton.
Samuel?
Samilton.
Samuel.
Hamilton!
I'm just remembering in the back of my head what Revelus's wisdom score is. Or not wisdom, charisma score is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Seraphina's like actually low-key freaking out for him, so she's gonna try to catch him and she's gonna start like trying to check vitals and things. Like she's like
She's selling a
stressed
bit.
out.
Oh my god.
As Seraphina is doing this, Revelus is not going to say a word towards
Poor
her.
Seraphina.
But like as he like turns and falls back the other way, he's gonna like glance towards Espen, and as he's like kind of going, oh my gosh, he's just gonna wink a little bit and then fall down onto the ground.
Sam, well, would you... God damn it. Would you please roll performance?
Jesus fucking Christ.
You've got
Can-
it, Dia.
Can he have
Let's go.
advantage since Seraphina genuinely believes? Oh,
Don't you
It's an
fucking-
18 minus 1.
Ayo!
You
You know
gotta
what?
be
That's not bad.
shitting me.
That's not bad. I'm not mad at that.
can I roll a strength check to see if Seraphina can catch him when he falls all the way?
Another
Sure.
strength check.
Sure.
He's being
Hey,
another
it was
negative.
better than last time. I got a 7 minus 2, so 5.
Cool.
What
So
is up with you guys?
I just fall on top of Seraphina. Now there's 2 medical emergencies.
honestly, that kind of helps sells it.
Yeah.
Now there's
good for-
2 medical emergencies.
Wasn't prepared. So, okay.
While this is going on, Zach, what Espen would like to do is she's like, oh no, Grandpa! And she's like kind of moving around kind of chaotically, kind of pacing back and forth and like looking at the merchant and going, can you, what can we do? Can you help? I don't know what to do. We can't let my grandpa die. And as she's moving back and forth, being like chaotic, her attempt would be to kind of switch out baubles that she has for the ones that they are trying to take. Because this girl collects the shiny stuff. And so she's trying to match like colors, like metals
So
and
not as obvious.
colors and yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna roll sleight of
Klepto.
hand.
Heard.
I could not have asked for more here.
I'm
just-
gonna.
And as this is going on, she's going and she's gonna cast guidance.
All right.
Justin, I'm a little sad we're missing all of this.
Seraphina's gonna be like under Revlis, like struggling to breathe low key, but like trying to shake him and be like, Revlis,
Get off.
are you okay? Like, wake up!
Oh, my heart's giving out. Oh my God.
Please. Okay. I'm so mad that this is working. So you put on the best performance of your life.
A
Revlis.
19, by the way, of a sleight of hand.
Gasping and choking and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Meanwhile, your grandchild must be adopted. Is panicking
Offended?
and moving around, and you successfully swap baubles. Now they're not one-to-one matches, but the
But it's dark, man.
keeper
You'd have
is
to look.
more concerned. It's not dark.
Broad daylight.
Just, yeah, do this in broad daylight, mind you. But you successfully find like close enoughs. And I mean, and the one guy is entirely invested in like getting you guys the fuck away from his stall because
Yeah.
now you're drawing attention.
Um,
And so you see he's like grabbed a water skin and he's like halfway like kind of offering it to you, Revelous, but also just kind of like throwing it on your face. He's like, get it together, come on, get the fuck up, get up.
Oh, do you guys have a medic here? Is there? Can we call for somebody? Should we call?
I think I'm feeling better. I think I'm feeling better. Am I? No,
Seraphina, is he feeling better?
Am I
think
feeling
I'm fading
better
again.
is
Oh,
wild.
Am I doing better, Revelous? You're able to see as this guy's facing you, Pyrea or Espen is now. I did it. Is like
Oh
running,
my
but
God.
like you can see the action going on. And you're able to like kind of pinpoint when Espen is done doing the switcheroo.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a moment where like I pretend to stop breathing for a second, then I.
Motherfucker.
Oh, hold on. I think I'm fine now. I just need to go sit down somewhere in the
Yeah,
shade.
somewhere away from here, please. Thank you.
Of course. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Please, here, take this. And he's going to hold out a little pouch that jingles and jangles.
I like jingles and jangles. Yep, just please get the fuck out of here.
I'm so sorry.
And you see he's
please.
already like grabbing the other corners of his like setup and is like wrapping everything together and like takes off.
But
All right. Come here, grandchildren. Help an old man out. and he's going to put his arms up around them and start kind of walking down and away. We're gonna walk like 3, 4, 5 carts away or something like that, and then like he's going to like steer them both down a little side place where no one can see them, and he's just going to start chuckling. Oh my God, I love you both. That was incredible. Serafina, you sold that so well. Espen, you got everything right? All 3 of them?
I did all 3 of them.
I'm so proud of you.
It's gonna be a while before he notices. I matched them really well.
Revelous, Espen, and Serafina, as you all are in the alley, celebrating your ill-gotten gains, you just hear from the other end of the alley,
Clapping
what
for
a
the people whose audio's
performance.
not coming through. Zoom cut out the clap. We could see it though. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we could see it.
Yeah, clapping.
But-
What
What?
a performance.
What do you mean? He like, was really sick. As
And
Serafina's
what's-
like digging through her pouches trying to find medicine stuff.
Serafina, what? Are you okay? What are you?
Revelous will take his hand and he'll just put it on Serafina's hands to calm her down there. Love, it's all right. I'm just fine. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
And who might you be that enjoyed such a spectacle?
And you hear a distinctly female presenting voice say, "It's been such a long time. You don't recognize me?"
Espen looks down the path. Who do we see?
So where they are standing, you see they're kind of obscured. I mean, the sun is so bright in this part of the world that like any little cover
James looking
creates
for grandma.
such a drastic shadow. And you see what you all see stepping out is this slender, fair-skinned human with long blonde hair that's kind of wrapped up in a black bandana. And you see she has a rapier and a dagger on her hip.
Okay.
Revless. You haven't sailed in quite a while. But before you left the Marianne, you remember handing it over to another young upstart who began using your name. You sailed a bit, taught him how the whole thing works. When you still went by John.
I'm sorry. Can we help you?
Oh, I've had plenty of help from this one. We just didn't think we'd see him in a place like this ever again.
Oh,
By
And
the
not kids.
powers. There's a bit of that figure that looks familiar.
Well, it was knee-high to a grasshopper the last time you saw me, but you're still alive.
So are you.
Revlis, the memory begins to flood back to you. There was a cabin girl on the ship when you left who just went by Kate. She had a very distinct scar on her cheek, and as she's aged, that scar has faded, but it is still right on the forefront. Now, what brings you back here? And then we're going to pin that. We're going to cut over to our dastardly duo in the tavern. So, while this all is going on, after Revels has started the tab for both of you, you see Umbri comes back over to you and puts her hand on the flagon that you do have and just kind of slides it away and replaces it with a new one. That's gross, dear.
Honestly, darling, I've dealt with worse.
Does your friend want one, or is he going to drink out of the turtle shell?
I'll drink out of the turtle shell, thank you. I appreciate it, though. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Umbri. This is my my establishment. Your friend who just headed out after I caught him trying to drink and dash started a tab for you. So as long as he comes back, I suppose you're taken care of.
Oh, well, Umbri, was it?
Mm-hmm.
We are all sort of traveling together, so I imagine he assumed that we would just be taking care of it. I apologize if there was any confusion.
Yes.
I've had 5 stabbings, a shooting. Somebody's gone through 2 of my tables. And the door upstairs hanging on one hinge. This is not the worst part of my week.
Ah, well, rather colorful place you've got here.
What's that saying everybody likes to say around here? Crime does, in fact, pay.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You look like you do.
Umbri, I'm wondering if you might be able to help me. And Ori will pull out a couple gold. I'm looking for someone I haven't spoken to in a very long time, and I would be immensely grateful to pull out another gold. If you could tell me where to find him.
Are you sure they're worth it?
Another gold.
I suppose they are.
Tamison is the name. They acted as a fence for the company that I used to run with.
Tamison. Not Ramtam.
What's a ramtam?
Well, that's if it's the same person. It's what folks around here call her. Bit of a heavy-handed lady. Hits like a ram. Hence the name.
That does sound about right. It's the person that I am hoping to contact.
Well, she's not really in the business of leaving forwarding address or anything.
No, I would certainly hope not. Discretion and all that.
I believe. You know what? I just My memory needs jogging.
Oh, I'm sure it does. A job like this, you said how many stabbings? And she'll pull out another gold.
Yes, Ramtam. Yes. Well, she was in here 3 days ago, drinking the good stuff like she does. And she had said something about having to head to the bones to get rid of some particularly volatile cargo.
Bones.
Bones. I've heard about that place.
Cargo.
All manner of weird stuff supposed to run around there. Is that right?
Anything you shouldn't be looking for? It's probably there.
Weird stuff.
Is that about how long it takes to get out there, dear?
About 2 days. That's if you hustle.
All right. If a party needed to head in that direction, caravan, mules, that sort of thing.
Oh, to go to the bones? It's very, every man for himself out that way. You know how it is. But there is a purveyor of beasts that might convey you in that direction a bit faster than on foot or your average horse. But they are pricey and they are mean.
Pricey I can handle, mean doesn't exactly scare me.
What about this one? What scares this one? And you see she like kind of leans down towards Dante.
You almost said Justin, didn't you?
I sure did.
You almost said my name. How dare you?
Oh, there's not a lot going on in there, is there?
Do you know how to tear down walls inside somebody, inside somebody that they built up?
Not according to my ex.
Huh.
Goddamn.
Well, that's unfortunate. I could use somebody to tear down my walls.
Careful what you wish for there, Dante.
Well, I'm just curious to know what's going. Well, I mean, like I said, the one voice is wanting to know the one that's actually helpful, and then I'm also kind of curious to know what's behind there.
Oh, he's crazy.
More like cursed. Then again, and Ori'll kind of look around at the variety of colorful characters in the establishment. Are you really that surprised?
I don't ask a lot of questions in this business.
It's probably for the best.
But to surmise, if you're looking for Ramtam, she's probably at the bones or somewhere in between. She's tough, but the Great Waste is a mite bit tougher than most.
I'm decidedly more of a city kid, so this is going to be an adventure.
Oh, that's what everybody leaves home for, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, I thought I was going to have more time.
Well, provided your friends, and you see, a gnome kind of like comes up and kind of like stops her mid-sentence and she like bends down and, got it. It seems your friend has, had a heart attack and then a
What?
miraculous recovery.
Which
If I understand
friend?
correctly.
Which friend?
The old man.
We have an old man with us.
Dante.
Yes. Hi, that's me.
Yes, sweetie. Okay.
Oh, Revelis. Yeah, that's right. He is old.
I'm so sorry, dear. Do you happen to know which way they headed off?
You see, she like kneel down. Uh-huh. Okay. Mhm. The direction they headed off, I'm not sure, but it seems that they have caught the eye of Cutthroat Kate. So I would hurry.
She sounds like a nice lady.
Okay. Or he's gonna put down the gold, add another one for good measure. Pleasure meeting you.
Welcome back
Come on, Dante.
anytime.
Yes. Hi, me, Dante.
Let's
Sometimes.
go. Come on, honey. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Coming.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Going.
Or he does like grin and wink at the bartender, and then grabs Dante by the back of his armor and just whoop.
Kibay.
So as you all bolt out of the tavern to find your friends, that is where we are going to end for tonight. But we will be back next week to see who is Kate. Oh boy. So much fun
no.
stuff.
I know.
Folks, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. If you joined midway, you missed a lot of shenanigans. Again, if this is your first time joining us, please join our Discord so you can see when we're going up. We usually go up at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday, but of course life happens and sometimes we do other stuff on Wednesdays. Like our lore shots, which is affectionately what we call our one shots that are set in the history in this world of Vastra, and so we tend to kind of circle back to some of those things, which I think some of you are beginning to pick up on, which is great. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. If this was your first time again seeing us and you have no idea what's going on whatsoever, don't worry, neither do I. But you can check out the VODs, or you can check us out on YouTube, where we post all of our episodes the Monday after they air. And so there's a lot of not a lot of backlog. That's not too bad. But you can fully catch up and see how we got here and what mistakes we made to get here. So until next week, my name is Zach Savage. I've been your lore master this evening. You can catch me at Zach Savage Lore everywhere that matters. When I'm not doing this, I am doing short form skits for the Stag and Sword Adventures Guild, an online storytelling engine for folks to just kind of collaborate on, and also maybe sooner than I anticipated, a full 5e supplement, because I haven't been able to sleep, so that's getting done a lot quicker than I thought it would. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, if you had any issues with any of the calls that I made tonight as the DM of this campaign, you're welcome to meet me behind the Denny's on 422, and we can settle it there. And I think in a couple weeks, I'm going to be suffering the consequences of that particular challenge, as all my friends come to Philadelphia for PAX Unplugged, where a lot of us will be. And I'm sure I will be dragged behind that Denny's and beaten senseless.
I'm taking
as
your
I should
goddamn
be.
kneecaps.
As I should be and have earned.
I want that
but yeah.
bandana.
No. You can have everything. You can have
I would
everything
get
else.
that bandana.
So the kneecaps are a yes, but the bandana's a no?
Yeah, whatever. They don't make these anymore.
Kneecaps
checked.
are replaceable. The bandana's not.
Yeah, people get knees replaced all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is it for me. I'm gonna kick it over to my lovely cast. We're gonna start with Justin.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you again for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I have a lot of things going on. The big thing is that over at Don't Kill My Character RPGs, we are doing our season finale of both of our Sanguine Scourge VTM Chronicle. I am part of the Camarilla Chronicle, where I play Angel Ramos. We are dealing with a whole bunch of shit. There's supposedly a plot, but really it's just been a vampire dating sim as far as I've been concerned. So
As it should be.
as it always should be, right? So
That
it's a
is
fun.
that is what vampire is for.
Yeah, I apparently, but like I said, apparently there's some plot, but the anarchs are dealing with that, so it's fine. Everything, they're good. Anyway, we're both both tables, both Camarilla and Anarch tables are going to be doing our season finale this week. Mine's tomorrow. The Anarchs is on Friday, so please come ahead and watch and support us. We have a wonderful cast and crew out playing on both tables, so please check us out. In addition to that, what is it? I will also be at PAX U doing all sorts of short form content. I'm gonna be doing interviews. I'm posting up where I'm going to be at, how long I'm going to be there. So for
We're gonna party.
all of my content creator friends out there, if you want to if you're cool with doing a 5-minute interview, come find me at wherever location I decide to drop at for however long I'm going to be at, and I'd love to sit down and talk with you all. But with that being said, follow me on my socials to stay in the loop with what I got. I'm going to go ahead and pop this over to Pyrea.
Hi everybody, I'm Pyrea. I played Espen, our Oblivarn Ranger / Druid tonight. You can find me on all socials as Pyrea, not Espen. I will also be at PAX, and I'm awful at self-promoting. Follow me on socials, and I'll post about PAX plans. I ordered ribbons, yay! Let's throw it over to Laura.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura22. You can find me all over the internet, usually as some iteration of _Laura22. If you cannot find me on that particular social media platform, I do not have an account there, and I will not build one. You can't fucking make me. The easiest way to figure out where I'm going to be is to check out my website, laura22.com. For a little bit of a rundown, though, tomorrow you can find me over at Folk and Myth for the finale of our little mini Sabbat Vampire Chronicle, The Exalted Few. We're truly monstrous. We're getting truly monstrous over there with Folk and Myth friends. On Friday, you can find me over at Crit Hit Chronicles for Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the Hitlerian Studios video game, Baldur's Gate 3. Shit's getting real. Guys, Tiamat's back.
No.
Tiamat's back. So we got to deal with that.
What?
That's going to be great. It's going to be fine. I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We're going to be great, and she's not going to destroy the world.
How'd
It'll
you
be
guys
fine.
fuck up this hard?
I don't know, Zachary. As previously stated by most of the other folks at this fine table, I will also be at PAX Unplugged. So come say hi if you want to chat Vampire, if you want to chat Dungeons and Dragons, if you want to scream about the current socio-political climate of the world, I'm all for that as well. So yeah, if you find me on the floor or see me at the Marriott, come say hi. Other than that, once I survive PAX U, it's going to be pretty chill until 2026, and then I've already started filling out my calendar because I can't stop. Sam, go for it.
Hi. Hello. My name is Sam. I have been your resident pirate this evening. Revless knows you can find me at Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. If you're not already here hanging out with us on these nights, what the hell are you doing? Just come hang out. It's lots of fun. We have shenanigans. But thank you guys so much for joining tonight. It's been so much fun. Hyacinth.
Hi, I'm Hyacinth. My handle's at Hyacinth Wonders on almost all the social media platforms. I'm not on the other ones. I don't know what I said like that. Probably because Laura did, and it's a good brain worm. When I'm not here, I do short form cosplay skits, and on Thursdays I do my own gaming streams here on Twitch. And tonight I was playing Seraphina Von Willow, the High Elf Cleric. Zach, wrap us up.
All right, folks. Well, that is it for us. Check back next week to, I don't know, see what's going on. There's a lot of things are up in the air, and I'm excited to see how they come down. whether it be gently or aggressively. We'll find out.